Sunscreen. You need it? Yes. Oh, yeah.
And now there's 3 of us, and we're loud. It's about to be way. Just more.
We have heads for the beheading set.
Stop it.
I know, right?
I have little perception, but now I see head. Thank you for head.
Portable hat stand or whatever.
Portable hats.
Toss them around like beach balls.
They're very fun. They're very down to earth.
How far can you kick? These are all questions we can talk about later. I really just care about the mathematics of this.
I'm not sure. I haven't really been well trained.
I like that quieter. We've been taking like a stepped approach to volume because it's about to get louder. I did walk out here with bagpipes that were not in tune when I walked out. So now I gotta get them in tune. Anyone ever heard an out-of-tune bagpipe? Well played.
Yeah, do that.
I have been hearing you in my mind for 2 years of that joke. Because you see, bagpipes are not in equal temperament tuning. They're in just intonation, or Pythagorean intonation, if you will. So in a way, they are never in tune. Or they show how pianos and guitars are always out of tune. Something to ponder as I tune. Out of tune. In tune. I must admit, my favorite parts are when we land the ending. Getting everything to stop at the same time.
Everything meaning us, the Reeling Bros.
It's so difficult. So, now that we've gotten your attention and the bagpipes in tune, hello everyone! We're the Reeling Rogues. We're gonna be sharing with you over the next half hour or so some Celtic music.
And we're just getting started, guys, so if you can find a seat up here, come on in.
We have shade all the way up here.
It's literally like 10 degrees colder in here, like I'm not exaggerating.
And we're gonna start off with a song that's been around for about 500 years. It was penned by the Orangemen after their victory at the Battle of the Boyne. A few years after that, the native Irish took it into the woods, and it became known as the War Cry of Munster, or Roscaha na Mua. And a few hundred years after that, Dominic Behan got his hands on the same melody and gave us one of my favorite rebel tunes during the Irish War of Independence called Come Out, Ya Black and Tans. I have to say, Unleashed and Corpaclani in the same view makes me so happy. And I was born in an Upton street where the oil drums it beat, and those loving English feet walked all over us. And every single night I would come home tight, he'd invite the neighbors out with this chorus. Come out to black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your white honey and medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Killashandra. Yeah! Come and let us hear you tell how you slammed the great Parnell. You thought them well and truly persecuted. Where are those cheers and sneers bravely let us hear? And our heroes of 16 are executed. Come out you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your right how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Halloway from the green and lovely lanes of Killashandra. Yeah! Boys of Wexford, you did slaughter. Come out to black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Halloway from the green and lovely lanes of Killashandra. Come out you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA made you run like Halloway from the green and lovely lanes of Killashandra. Yeah! Isang nosuat at wanan kyang samahan nosuat at ro nan drum koran na town the face of Nelong og terang our down our yow heyo. Isang nosuat at wanan kyang samahan nosuat at ro nan drum koran na town the face of Nelong og terang our down our yow heyo. And a few years before the Irish War of Independence, at the Easter Uprising, volunteers would have been singing a different song in Irish Gaelic. Written by Padraig Pearse, it translates to "Oh Welcome Home" or "Oh Roche the Bahawaya." Oh Roche the Bahawaya, oh Roche the Bahawaya, oh Roche the Bahawaya, and Nisherat and Dowry. Oh Roche the Bahawaya, oh Roche the Bahawaya, oh Roche the Bahawaya, and Nisherat and Dowry. en bare bedre. Du vet even ikke fra I sjele for mer lov. Ikke dumt av lesner tøyle. Roshera Bahaya, Roshera Bahaya, Roshera Bahaya. Anishera Tandauri. Salja, ogelig armtale. Man tar da delia penis til galne spanne. It's bullshit right or goyle. Roshera Bahaya, Roshera Bahaya, Roshera Bahaya. Anishera Tandauriga, Wheelery. Det var til jeg vekken. Bare min bjørn, skjer da sjakting drar jeg vel. Milligaski og folkens sånn og goyle. Roshera Bahaya, Roshera Bahaya, Roshera Bahaya. Anishera Tandauri. Roshera Bahaya, Roshera Bahaya, Roshera Bahaya. Anishera Tandauri. Besang og stuak tanguan ang kjall. Samarang og duak tekro. Ketrall, koran the town. The space of the langar teran. Our town, our young, they all. Besang og stuak tanguan ang kjall. Samarang og duak tekro. Ketrall, koran the town. The space of the langar teran. Our town, our young, they all. Come out, you black and tan. Come out and fight me like a man. Show you why I won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA tried to run like Holloway from the Britain of the lanes of Killashadra. Come out, you black and tan. Come out and fight me like a man. Show you why I won medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the IRA tried to run like Holloway from the Britain of the lanes of Killashadra. Anishera Tandauri. Yeah! Woo! A little journey through the centuries of a single melody. Isn't that fun? And in all of that, there was one word we didn't say with all the Gaelic. And I need it because I'm thirsty. And it's one word in Irish that means health or cheers. And then we'll sip. Sláinte! And we sit.
Or gulp. It's more of a blanket term in the desert. So.
Well, now that we've shared our gulping with you, I feel like we know each other a little better. So I'm going to share with you a story now from my childhood.
What's sweet?
Well, it's an old Irish children's song.
Oh, it's an Irish children's song?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And children's songs in Ireland are a little different than they are in your country. You probably grew up with things like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. In Ireland, the song I grew up with was about an old lady,
Well, that's kind of sweet, I guess.
a 3-month-old baby,
Aw.
and a knife.
No!
Yes! A big long pen knife, to be exact. A tale called Wheele, Wheele, Walia. In the woods, wheel, wheel, Walia. There was no woman in the woods. Grandmother never saw ya. Had a baby 3 months old. Wheel, wheel, Walia. Had a baby 3 months old. Grandmother never saw ya. Innocent enough so far, right? Not for long. Oh, she had a knife, long and sharp. Wheel, wheel, Walia. She had a knife, both long and sharp. Grandmother never saw ya. Stuck the knife in the baby's heart. Hello, William, oh yeah. Stuck the knife in the baby's heart. Down by the river, saw ya. Well, there it is. No, and I'd just like to point out that none of these lyrics were changed for shock value. This is exactly how I learned it at 3 years old, along with all of my friends.
That explains a lot about you!
Yup, and we're not over yet. Oh, 3 police came knocking at the door. Well, the police came knocking at the door. Down by the river, saw ya. Are you the woman that killed killed the child. Willy, willy, well, yeah. You the woman that killed the child. Down by the river, saw ya. I mean, it's a fair enough question, I suppose, right? But in a children's song, I suppose she was honest. Because they put a rope around her neck. Willy, willy, well, yeah. They put a rope around her neck. Down by the river, saw ya. Pulled the rope and she was hung. Willy, willy, well, yeah. Pulled the rope and she was hung. Down by the river, saw ya. And now, for the worst eulogy ever. Oh, well, that was the end of the woman in the woods. Willy, willy, well, yeah. And that was the end of the baby too. Down by the river, saw ya. And that's it. That's the end of the song, the end of the story. There's no redeeming moral value, no big life lesson. I mean, I suppose other than don't stab babies.
And don't let the cops in your house.
Yeah, it didn't go well for her, did it? Oh, well, there wasn't no woman that lived in the woods. There was no woman that lived in the woods. Down by the river, saw ya. Yeah, down by the river, saw ya. Oh, down by the river, saw ya. Yeah. A little bit of my childhood shared with you.
Give it up for Declan on that high note. The high note being their childhood.
I know what that deserves.
Another
A sip. So you remember your one word of Gaelic? Your one word of Irish means health or cheers. Sancha! And we sip.
We got one more song for you guys, so stick around.
And this one's fun. This one is back to the battle songs that we like so much. And I'd like to point out that this one's available on our CD that we wrote ourselves, we arranged ourselves, recorded ourselves, and we even burned it ourselves right backstage. Well, the lasers helped with the last bit.
All of this happened
But
with
the
one
rest of
machine.
it. And the pipes were recorded right here, so they sound strikingly like what you're about to hear. Because this next one is an Irish song, and it's an Irish song of battle. So I feel I gotta fill you in on some Irish battle music tropes. Firstly, the battles tend to be against the English.
Yuck.
Yeah. Secondly, they aren't really things that we tend to win. No, very typically they get the victory. We get the song.
So like, who really won, right?
They did. Over and over. I mean, that's what we're writing about half the time. You can think about most of these as rousing war cries. Yeah, but from the losing side. Huzzah for the underdog! Which I mean is all of us, right? We're at RenFest. I was not the popular kid. I tuned medieval bagpipes in front of all of you, and I've been info dumping for like 20 minutes straight.
And it's not about to stop.
It's not about to stop at all. Because this next one you see, legend has it, is the very same melody passed on that the Irish pipers played at the 16th century Battle of Glenmalure, which is an Irish battle against the English that we Irish actually won!
Yeah!
I mean, we were at it for 500 years. It was about to happen eventually.
Dare I say huzzah?
Yeah. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah!
I mean, we're at RenFest. You kind of can't hear huzzah and not shout huzzah.
Like 15 people did it just there.
Huzzah!
That was 30.
See, now you have to work on it. Kind of like moving this finger independently of the pinky. So like this next song, legend has it, think of yourself under the banners as you're hearing it. This is what they would have been hearing, marching under the banners of Fiach Macu O'Bell.
Gesundheit, Declan.
No, that was his name. Irish names are weird.
Gesundheit was his name?
No, his name was Fiach. Fiach himself.
Oh, maybe not that terminology.
I wasn't telling him to.
It lands different in English.
Yeah, I hear it now. This is the marching tune of Fiach Macu O'Bell.
Himself, with a capital H that time.
desert that is its own victory. So, being one of the few battles where we Irish, won, we had to put some words to that old melody.
We like to talk.
Yeah, the Irish do like to talk. There's a reason the Blarney Stone was in Ireland. The Blarney Stone is this stone that you hang over, and if you kiss it, you talk too much. I kissed it twice. So without any further ado, it takes so much self-control. We eventually get the song and the story called Follow Me Up to Carlo. You pays, brooding o'er the old disgrace of that William Stone you plays, drove you to the fair, and grace and victory was sure. Soon the fire ran insecure, till he met to Glenmalure with Jack McHugh O'Byrne. First and there, Lord Kildare, Jack will do what Jack will tear. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is just Carlo. Up with Albert, up with Third, on we go for by the Lord. Jack McHugh has given his word, follow me up to Carlo. Sword to Glenamail, flashing o'er the English vale. See the children of the gale, lead the baron's banner, booster of a fighting stock. Would you let a Saxon cock crow out upon an Irish rock? Fly up, ancient manners, first and there, Lord Kildare. Jack will do what Jack will dare. Now Fitzwilliam out of there, all that is just Carlo. Up with Albert, out with Third, on we go for by the Lord. Jack McCaw's given his word, follow me up to Carlo. Hey! That brings us to the last verse, which I must admit is probably the most brutal verse I know in all of Irish traditional music. A verse written about beheading the English Lord of Ireland and sending it over to Queen Elizabeth herself. Oh yeah, and here we go. To Sagard to Clonmore, there flows a stream of Saxon gore. Right to Rory Ogamore, sending down to Hades. White is sick, his brothers fled. Now the Black Fitzwilliam's head will send it over to Liza and her ladies. Curse to there, Lord Kildare, Jack will do what Jack will dare. Now Fitzwilliam out of there, fallen is just Carlo. Up with Albert, out with Third, on we go for by the Lord. Jack McCaw's given his word, follow me up to Carlo. Curse to there, Lord Kildare, Jack will do what Jack will dare. Now Fitzwilliam out of car, all that is just Carlo. Up with Albert, out with Third, on we go for by the Lord. Jack McCaw's given his word, follow me up to Carlo. Thank you so much. We've been the Real Ed Road. Stick around for Tenacious D and D. Oh, that was fun. Did you have fun? Say aye! But we're gonna come right back there to the merch booth and hope to hang out with you for a little bit. Hope to spend a little bit of time with you. We've got CDs for sale, albums, and some hand-burned pins, and we'll be there with our tip baskets. But really, we just love to say thank you and show our appreciation to you for you to spend this half of an hour here with us. Have a wonderful rest of your day at the Arizona Renaissance Festival. Woo!
Yes, our tip baskets and our merch booth are the two best ways to support us in our journey of playing Celtic punk in medieval England all over America. Hello! So, thank you so much. Come talk to me about music if you like that sort of thing. I happen to. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We have 5 minutes.
I did. I got